today we're here in the now. All right, in the now times, you guys. Even though we're living in the past, but it's still good for you. Okay, so remember that. All right. So we've got some games here. Went to the bargain box today. I sold one of my Master System consoles on Facebook Marketplace. And right after that, you better know, I went straight to the video game store and got some pickups, dude. All right. So we're going to be looking into those. You better know and believe, dude. Okay? So this is a stack of games we got right here. They were all $15 each. Okay? So y'all know that. I want to shift this whiteboard over here. Hold on, man. Make this shot a little better to look at. You know, we all like injections, dude. Injections are good for you. Okay? That'll be kind of the theme of the next video I'm going to be doing. At least I have an idea for the next video, and I think it's going to be pretty good, you guys. Okay? So, we'll have that going. Alright, so we're going to have ourselves a little fun fest here. Trying out these new games, you guys. Alright, I'm going to keep them a secret for now. Okay, one of the new ones we got is Zanac. Alright, pretty good Nintendo shooter, dude. Alright, so we know that. We've got that down pat as well. But yeah, let's see if maybe we can get him to work on this thing. Rad Racer, did we get Rad Racer to work? We got it to work the other day. Anyway, I got those back there on the back burner for now. Okay, I want to go ahead and see how dirty this game is. Hey, welcome aboard the stream, dude. Hop along. We'll take you on a journey back in time to the old Nintendo days, dude. You know you'll enjoy it, okay? Dude, I think it'd be funny if I started doing Trump impressions. I think that'd be grand. Alright. Everybody will know. It's gonna be good. Alright. We got some new games here. What up, King Bill? How's it doing, bub? Welcome aboard the stream. Thanks for joining in, my guy. Alright, so we got some new games here for the Nintendo. Hopefully they'll work. Alright, hopefully, Bo. I guess we'll see. This one doesn't seem like it's too dirty. So it might work. We got some Zanac action here. We're gonna play some shooters, dude. Why not? Somebody's shooting outside. I can hear the gunshots. Ra-ta-ta-ta. I can't say that. Somebody will shoot up my house. Yeah, there's gunshots outside. I forgot to cancel my Game Pass subscription today. It renewed for $19.99. That sucks. I guess you'll have to play some more games, dude. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's a good excuse as any, I think. I switched cell phone providers and didn't realize my pay period was like halfway through, so I still had to pay like the $100. And now I've got 2 cell phone plans at the same time, so that's good. We can relate on that front anyway. We're getting some colors, you guys. I don't know what the intro to this game is supposed to look like. We've got the whole array of colors coming on screen, okay? I think we might be getting close. Or we could get our other Nintendo off the shelf and get it working real quick. What do you guys think? I will cancel my Game Pass subscription this month, though. I already got plenty of games to play. Yeah. I always, like, that's kind of like a pet peeve of mine, personally. Like, not having the physical copy of the game, because then, like, you forget what you've been playing. You know, and you have it, like, in the back of your mind, and you're like, man, I really like that game, but I don't know what it is. Same thing with movies, dude. You get Netflix or whatever. Netflix sucks anyway. So does Amazon Prime Video. But anyway, you find the one good movie that's on there, and then you forget you ever watched it, and it's like in the back of your mind. And of course, you don't remember what it's called, because who would? But that's just the way it goes. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want me to get a legit working Nintendo off the shelf and try to test this game out? Or you want me to try to get it working on this thing? Plus saving up for the Switch 2. Is the Switch 2 worth it? I don't even know, bro. I don't know. I haven't really heard any good things about it. But hey, if that's what makes you happy, man, go for it. By all means. Alright, we got some graphic on there. Like 1 square pixel of nonsense on there. So that's a good sign. We're getting some Atari graphics now, you guys. I think we've been upgraded. I think you should get a working NES. That's putting it kind of blunt, huh? This one sucks, big ones, okay? Get rid of it immediately. I don't ever want to see it again. Throw it in the dumpster outside your house. Okay? And get Blinking Light Wind. What is that, like a mod or something? I want to get that one working good, though. So that is something I'm going to be doing today, I believe. But yeah, this Nintendo works really well. This one here. That was funny. I think you should get a working NES. Oh, that was priceless. Alright, where's my video cable here, guys? Where'd I put it? Motherfuck. I just had it. Literally. You guys see where it went? Okay, here it is. This is turning into like one of those interactive episodes of Dora the Explorer. Like, do you see where Boots went to? You found them! And then we just like go on from there. Alright, well, let's see if this game will work on this console for once. Okay. Is that the way it's supposed to look like? I mean, it looks like it might be okay right there. For the broken NES, it's a mod on NES that replaces the cartridge NES slot. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to keep it the $15 Nintendo, though. It just needs some love, dude. That's all. Literally, it just needs used over and over again. I mean, we've got all these games to work on it, so we're making a lot of progress on it, dude. We just gotta keep the faith, you know, and don't forget the streets. Stripped. I guess it's turning everything into a license plate number now, you guys, because it misses the other Nintendo console. You gotta remove all the vowels, okay? No vowels involved. Or, whatever the fuck. Wait, did you just get it to work? Yeah, I think so. What's up? Whatever your name is, AD. No, that's, what is that, Hindi? I'm not sure what that says, bub. Sorry about that. Oh, great. We got some glitchiness still going on here, you guys. See, it's not only that Nintendo. Oh, boy. We got Atari graphics again. Alright, let's try it now. There we go. Whoa. This must be a compile shooter, dude. This feels exactly like, what is that game? Aleste. Power Strike on the Sega Master System. Dude, even like the numbers of the power-ups are like the same power-ups in the other game too. So if you don't have the money for Power Strike, get Xanac. It's like, I mean, I don't know if it's as good, but it's the same kind of idea. This has got to be a compile shooter. All right, what's number 6? You got to shoot it like a certain amount of times. I think we just got a 1-up. Oh boy. Good thing we got a shield, huh, you guys? Man. Yeah, dude, this is just like Power Strike. Dude, it has the same outro music, too. Yeah, this is definitely a compile shooter. I don't know how they got away with it, but they're reusing a lot of properties in this. They got like the same power-up system, the same dual fire action with both the buttons, the same kind of music. I mean, you listen to Power Strike, the intro on that game, Musha is also a compile shooter. It has the same exact intro music. And nobody ever talks about that either. Come on, bro. The guy keeps following me everywhere. All right, let's get number 3. What's number 3? I don't like that. Let's get number 1. All right, we got 2 number 1s now. All right, let's see if number 2 on this game is anything like Power Strike. That's the same freaking level, dude. Whatever that did. Is that speed? I don't know. It kind of feels like it. Now, the one thing that is different about this game, they aren't upgrading our main weapon as much as they normally would in the other game. I know 6 is really good in the other game. Well, it ain't in this. Number 6 sucks in this game. Okay, so that's what those little balls are. They upgrade your main weapon. The white balls. Still a great game though, dude. Again, this is a $15 game versus Power Strike being what? 150, depending on condition. Yeah, so I mean, if you want Power Strike, just get yourself Xanac. Okay, so I figured out how to power up my main weapon, so that's good. It's these white balls coming out of the blocks. Just gotta look out for those. I thought they were attacking us at first, but no, those are power-ups. All right, we got 7 now. 7 in this game is like 6 on Power Strike. This is one of the best weapons right here. All right, this is the final boss for this level anyway. Alright, so technically you don't have to beat the bosses in these games. You just run the timeout and it still lets you win. It gives you a bonus if you do beat the boss, though. Hopefully this is the end of the level, because, I mean, we've defeated, what, 3 bosses now? Okay, good. We got that figured out. Alright, let me read some comments here, you guys. What's up, Electro Tat? How you doing, Bob? Welcome aboard. There's also a classic mod on NES where you can cut the DRM chip on the board that fixes the NES slot. NES is filled with a buffet of games that have never been remastered. My favorite NES game is Guardian Legend. Guardian Legend is a lot like this game too. Has a lot of the same sound effects and stuff. Yeah, Monster Party is a decent game too. I enjoy that. I had it as a kid. And here's the other thing about this game is your power-ups have a time limit too. So you want to, like, that counter in the bottom right, you got to make sure you power up your weapon before it runs out or you'll lose it. If you get the same number, it'll upgrade that power-up. Individual from your main weapon. Which that's what we're upgrading there. Yeah, this level, I think, is a lot different from Power Strike. This kind of looks like level 5 in Power Strike combined with level 3. I don't know. It's definitely different. Well, this has got to be one of the best shooters for Nintendo. Because, I mean, look how fast it's scrolling back there. And there's, like, very minimal slowdown in this game. That's one thing I noticed. Power Strike has a whole buttload of slowdown. This game doesn't slow down hardly at all. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm impressed, dude. Alright, is this a main boss or a mid-boss? I guess we'll find out. And look at all this crap on screen, dude. I didn't know that NES was capable of this kind of graphics. I mean, all the sprites on screen. What is that, 20? That is insane, dude. This has got to have some type of mapper chip in it or something. Alright. Now does it have continues, though? It does. Alright, well that's Xanac. We got that taken care of. Let's see comments here. Alest. Yep, basically this is just like Power Strike, but it's a little bit different. It's got the same type of power-up system. It's got some of the same sound effects. I think it's great, dude. And thanks to all the new subscribers, man, and all the people liking this video. You guys are really pushing this channel ahead. I appreciate it. We're going to move on to the next game here. All these games were $15 a pop, but I got a 10% discount. This one here was discounted because of the condition, but Crystalis, dude, not a bad game. I got a lot of heavy hitters here, you guys. So, I actually shopped from behind the counter, you know, like behind one of the cases, because I normally go there and I'll just get like the bargain bin games and stuff. You find some good ones every once in a while over there, but yeah, I bought all showcase games today. What up, Iceman? How you doing, Bob? Crystallis is actually a really solid Zelda clone once you get past the minor grind. That's what's up, dude. I don't know if I've ever played Crystallis. I've got a list of games I had as a kid. So maybe I'd check that and see if I ever played it. Hey, I'm doing well. Good to hear, Ice Cube. Glad to see you joining in the stream, dude. I just want to say another thanks to everybody who watched the new short. We hit 16,000 views on that. Beautiful. You guys are really outdoing yourself. Crystallis is a Zelda 1 clone, I think, released pretty late in the NES life cycle. It must be pretty good if it's in this condition and they're selling it for 15 bucks. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, dude. It's got a save battery, so that's a good sign. V. Lewis must have liked it pretty well. He wrote his name on it, so that's good for you. It's pretty dirty, so I guess we'll find out. King Bell says, it's cool you're using the dog bone controller. Yeah, dude, I just recently got that, and it's beautiful. I love it. Like, that combined with playing, like, Metroid, I feel like I'm in heaven, dude. Literally, like, it can't get any better than that. You can just get a sports game and swap out the case on it, 10-yard fight or something. Yeah, it's the front of it, though. I mean, I'd have to replace the label and everything, too. That's what sucks about it. Unless I just, like, chop it off down here and then plastic weld in a new piece. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty tough to do. I know, fug indeed. Yeah, it chipped in the front. King Bill says, NES Model 1 or Model 2? Model 1 or Model 2? What do you mean? I'm not entirely sure. This is one of the later release ones from the late 80s. I got a box for one of those too. I don't know if you guys seen that. You probably did. You guys have been watching pretty regular. I appreciate that. SNK, dude. Is that the way it's supposed to look? I wonder if somebody's save file is still on this. That doesn't look right. Hold on a minute. Is that better or the same? 1997 is when this game takes place. Now you got that name. Ice Cube says, now you got that name, you can find that kid and question him Batman style. Why did you do this? Answer me. Yeah, I'll probably grab him by the collar of his shirt and do something like that. Which one is better? Oh. That's a hard one. If you're getting it modded, it depends on like your preference, but I'd say Model 2 just because of reliability. But if you're not, I'd stick with the OG, dude, because like that. I mean, the fact that it doesn't work half the time is part of the charm, dude. Now, my other front loader worked like a charm, like all the time. Put a game in, works first try. But it's in the shop right now. I'm getting it modded with a D-Jitter chip, which is why I got 3 other Nintendos here. But I'm trying to get them all working good. I'm not tightening the pins on these other 2 for now, at least, because they seem to work pretty decent. This game is just dirty. I want to see if I can't clean it a little better. Thanks for the like, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, YouTube changed it. You gotta double tap your screen to like now. If you guys are on your phone. I don't know how y'all are watching this. I know some of you guys watch the stream on your computer too. Or on the TV. Hey, whatever floats y'all's goat. That's what matters, dude. Which version of the Nintendo you like better, King Bill? Model 1 or Model 2? There was one point I tried calling this one the Mark 1, and the top loader, the Mark II, like it's a Sega console. So that was pretty good. But yeah, dude, I'm hyped about this one. Crystalis. They had Willow there too. They actually had 2 copies of Willow, but both of them, the label was messed up on it. Maybe I could get a game of Crystalis that's like messed up on the inside, and then I can replace the internals. I don't know. That might be a long shot, but I don't really mind it. I can always use it as like a fishing lure too, and like get the fish snagged on that pretty good. I think that'd be pretty awesome. All right, what is this? Are we getting there or not? Seems like it's doing the same exact thing. King Bill says like Model 1 because it looks better, but the top loader also works the best and can be modded easier for RCA and stuff. Yeah, I definitely get it. I used to have a top loader back in the day. RF only, it wasn't modded, but I liked it. They're just too expensive now. And you know, a lot of times you can just tighten the pins on these and they work just fine. But not in the case of the $15 Nintendo. It's been giving me hell. But we're getting there, you guys. Okay. If it doesn't work this time, I'm going to grab the other Nintendo we have off the shelf and try it. Thankfully, we got 3 of them. Just in case, you know? Because it's like sometimes one game works well in one console and doesn't in the other, and then another game it'll flip flop. You know, so it's like each console has its own personality somehow. Yeah, this one flashes blue instead of gray. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I mean, it always wants to flash blue. Almost. Excuse me. Have you cleaned the RCA jacks on these? Not really, no. I mean, just the one had a little bit of corrosion on it. But other than that, they're doing pretty good. I mean, the signal's clean too, seems like. At least on the 2 decent ones. I paid $35 each for the decent ones. It was trade though. And I traded in a DSi and a Game Boy Advance SP. And DSi I got for free, so it's like kind of a win-win, I guess. But I got 100 trade for both of those. And I got 70 for my extra Master System I sold. And I didn't pay a lot for it. It was the one I got in that lot. I think I only paid like $70 for the whole lot of those. Yeah, this one's less reliable than the other one. Watch, we'll put it in the shitty Nintendo and it'll work first try. Because they're like brethren, dude. They're both kind of messed up. That's the way it works, dude, okay? I don't know. We're going to try the decent one. See if we can get it to work in that. This is the only one I got that didn't look like it had been stepped on. The other one we just had up here had shoe prints on it, and the other one looked like it had been stomped out. So, there ain't no fucking game in it, of course. Some dumbass I am. There you go, buddy. Is that better? It is intent on displaying that, whatever that is. This is what this channel has come to, you guys. Just like dealing with front loader nonsense. That's all it is now. Welcome aboard, dude. Absolutely. See, normally when I stream a game, I'll get it working before I start. And that way you guys don't have to see this part. But I've got multiple games here to try, so you guys are going to have to be patient with me and bear with me, dude. Alright, let's try it now. It came pretty clean this time. Maybe? I don't know, it still looks messed up. Anybody know when this game was released? That's what I want to know. Who was it? Iceman was saying it was released pretty late in the console's lifespan. So what, probably 1990, maybe 91? I'll try blowing in it, dude. Maybe that'll work. I take it the SNK logo ain't supposed to look like that. But it is intent on doing so. Maybe one of these days I'll learn how to speak the language I was born into instead of just Spanish for some reason. Maybe that's the key, dude. We gotta speak Spanish to it. Alright, make it feel special. Sing it a lullaby, maybe. Yeah, we'll come back to that game. Alright, another game I got is Gumshoe. So that'll be pretty good. I've actually never had this game before. Never played it. I've seen it played before. It looks like it's really fun. Got that gangster looking guy walking around, dude. So it should be good, dude. Alright, let's get out a Q-tip. It's actually in really good shape. I'm impressed. Especially for a black box game. Oh, it's got a little bit of a blemish there, but what are you gonna do? What was it made in, like 1985, probably? It is a light gun game as well. I forgot about that, so we'll have to get out our light gun. That ought to be fun, though. Playing a light gun game on a flat screen tube. For the longest time there, I didn't even know you could do that. But apparently you can, because I tried it out one time and it worked. This one seems like it's been cleaned before. It feels really clean. Alright. Pretty good start. There we go, dude. 1986. What do we got to do? Plug the light gun into the wrong slot. Is he not allowed to touch balloons? Is that what it is? Or no, we got to make him jump. That's right. We shoot him to make him jump. Getting out the good old-fashioned gray light gun for this one. Oh yeah, dude. Wow, this music is interesting. You don't often hear samples in a game from 1984 or 86. This must be one of the later black box games. I think it might have been the last black box game, actually. Bro, this game is tough. You gotta clear this phase in 6 hours. We're running on GTA time, you guys. I think this is one of the more interesting light gun games. You know? 'Cause instead of like target shooting, you're like shooting at a guy to get him to jump, you know? I think it's beautiful, dude. King Bell says, dang, I also have the gray gun. That's cool, man. I always liked the gray gun better anyway. So yeah, that's Gumshoe. We got it tested and working, so that's good. Let's see here. That down there. We got Metal Gear. Oh boy. I've started to realize Facebook Marketplace might be worth checking for retro games. Yeah, you can get some deals on there. You know, I always like finding free tube TVs on it. But I'm not actually supposed to say that because I don't know. It's going to dwindle the numbers, but we can just keep that between you and me. You can find a lot of good free tube TVs either in the boondocks or in like a bad neighborhood, you know? It's always like Cleveland or Detroit or somewhere in West Virginia, you know? That's where you find the best tubes, dude, I'm telling you. I got my free Sony tube from a suburb of Cleveland. It was actually a nice part of town, though. Like a real nice neighborhood. But yeah, I missed that tube. I kind of wish I wouldn't have sold it, even though like the alignment was off on it. It's actually a decent tube. It had S-Video, even though I never really used it. Straighten that up for you a little bit. Have you been checking Facebook Marketplace for anything? I don't know. You can find like where people post where they're having yard sales and stuff. That might be a good bet. But chances are if they're on Facebook Marketplace, they know what stuff's worth. And they'll want like top dollar for everything. So I've just given up on this point. You know? I find a lot of times if you can buy something broken and then fix it, That's what I like to do. Untested lots, stuff like that. A lot of people try to avoid those. But then if you get it and it ends up working, get on you, dude.
Because I buy stuff from the regular store and can't get them to work, apparently. Oh, man. Son of a bitch.
That was a hungry yawn. I don't often hungry yawn, but I'm trying to lose weight, so yeah, that's fun, ain't it? Try blowing in this, maybe. This is an Ultra game. Konami did not want their name on it. Isn't that who did Ultra? I forget. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, that one's gonna take a while too. The other game I got was Rampage. I'd like to do a comparison between this version of the game and the Master System version. I think that'd be great. Do like a Sega versus Nintendo type of deal. That'd be pretty legit. Anyway, I guess we're only testing the games that actually work. You know? Is that good enough for you? At this point, we'll give her like a quick clean and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, we're tossing it, okay? Because screw that game. Why not? This is actually one of, if not the first Nintendo games I ever played. Alright. Well, that one didn't work either. I'm going to hop off here and get these to work somehow and get some lunch, dude, because I'm freaking starving. Okay? Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you like this stream, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, dude. Okay? We'll see you next time. Peace.